First of all, I just want to say thank you, God. Um, Yesterday was a very tough day, but I think it gives me the chance to just, uh, as a target individual, my isolation has not been good for me, but at the same time, I take the chance that when I'm isolated to just reinforce reality. And then yesterday, because I was out and about, and when you go out and about, this the whole theatrics and things like that. I'm so unfazed by it. It's so obvious what this is about. It's so obvious that this is orchestrated. The theatrics of it all. It's so obvious. I have my little like headset, and I, I I make it sound like I'm on the call with somebody else, but the truth is I'm just describing what they're doing. It's like, yeah, these people are doing that, this and that, this people, they're here. This is theatric. They want to gaslight me to accepting this manipulation as if they're now the one altering and manipulating my brain. It's so obvious. This trash is there. They have their kids there because they want me to look at their kids. And once I look at their kids, they're going to manipulate my brain and act like they're just decoding my brain. I'm a target individual who deal with this. Of course, the gang stalking, but it's almost like it's almost like obsolete at this point. It doesn't even do much at that point. It's not what that disturbed me. I can just really ignore that. What I can ignore is my mind and how they manipulate my mind and my brain. And obviously they also attack my body. So if you could see my body today and compare it to, let's just say, 2022, you'll see a drastic difference in my physique. Very drastic. I'm very like I'm really losing a lot of everything, and my body's showing that. So physically they've made me unhealthy, and I do not look in good shape. I understand that what they've done to me is truly something that is terminal at this point, and that's okay. And it's funny how they tell me that you won't get your killed and this and that. I'm like, okay. The disgusting, these clowns are so disturbing and so delusional that they know they've already done that. They've already destroyed my body, that there's no coming back from that. So it's for them to say that, I'm like, oh my gosh, these delusional fuckers, you already killed me. Whatever's gonna end up killing me in this fashion is really actually, it's like a mercy kill at that point. It's not, this is, like, when somebody's already dying, it's terminal, and you kill them. That's that. They've already damaged my body to the point where there's no coming back from it. I know that what they've done to me is already terminal. It's over. They've killed me already. I'm still alive, but what the damage of my body is too much to the point where there's no coming back from it. So killing me and all that, it doesn't. And it's funny. It's like you're gonna cry. It's like women crying. I don't like. They think that to me, crying is such a, like, I can cry if I feel like crying. I'll cry. It's that just because I haven't cried in a long time, it doesn't mean, like, I have nothing against crying. But the truth is, they make women cry. They make children cry because of torture, sufferance. This trash are involved in that. I'm not allowing them to recreate this program as something else. They're already clowns enough, but they're gonna be clowns for what they're truly clowns for. They're delusional, disgusting clown, and I don't have problem. And they're talking to somebody who has accepted his death already. So prep yourself. If these clowns want to live in this fantasized reality, this is gonna be a terrible waking up. Because at this point, you'll see a video. I am that close. They descend, and what they've done lately, it's like they're training me to be more intense. They don't make me think I'm not identified with it. No, they're just turning me into a fanatic, more and more. Then I'm in the wild, and that's when I'm like ready. They're turning me into something else. That is not somebody who identifies with this manipulation. It's like they missed the memo here. You're making him somebody, he's gonna crash out. You listen to your fucking retarded. They're not even, and they really think in their mind they're convincing me that they have been investigating, and they are so mentally, it's so retarded. It's comical almost. It's disturbing and comical at the same time. You don't even know what to laugh or cry. You listen to the stupidity that now I'm dealing with. I'm supposed to think that what they just did is just part of this mapping and the decoding aspect of things. They're so fucking cool, and they have trash around. And they really, really, they immerse. What's the word I'm trying to say? They really like embody that stupidity. They get quiet. The sound is deadly. And if I say what you're gonna hear, and to know there's people here who will continuously behave in ways that what I just said is now almost mentally retarded. That's why it's almost comical. Tag individual, I deal with this mental manipulation that is so stupid. It's degrading, and the stupidity, it's not even stupid, it's something else. It's almost mentally retarded. Today, what's happening? They're forcing me to get sexual stimulation for children. And they come up with terminologies like, now what we're doing, we're mapping, we're mining, we're decoding. And a lot of time they use these fucking clowns. It's so bad. They missed it. Like, obviously what they're doing, they're attacking my thought process and my mind this way. This technology is utilized as a weapon. So they find ways to break you down and utilize the most degrading tactics to break you down, right? A lot of it is manipulating your libido in degrading ways, and it's no stop until the end. But this trash want to do these things in ways that you don't see them as them doing this to me to break me down. This is not a way that they attack people's brain, and they want you to identify with this. And they use the most delusional clowns, and it becomes so theatrical, so obvious. Yesterday there was like I don't know what, it's a bunch of like mother-like looking people. I'm like, oh god, and they're all like supposed to make, look at us, we're together. It's like, shut up, you're part of this program. Fucking, at this point I know that people of all walks of life involve themselves in this. So they also like to use like the perceptions. It's like, you look at this and look at women. We're all together in this. Shut up, this program is out here killing babies and women. You're coming in here to paint, first of all, paint this thing that's happening here as it's not the program that's out here torturing even children as young as your kids or even younger. And I know people like you of all walks of life are participating in that. And you're supposed to maybe show yourself and be like, we're involved. Look at, no, you're not, you piece of shit. I know evil can come in all shape and form in fucking life. You failed. I know what you're doing. You're presenting yourself so I see this thing as different. You want me to perceive this as a no. You know what they're doing to my brain, and you know why they're doing it, to break me down. And you know what you're involved in is doing these horrible things, and you hear the stupidity that I'm being manipulated in, and you try to kind of minimize how stupid this thing sounds like. For example, what just happened today, they're taking it to another level of stupidity, of retardation. It's magical. They were making me think of me, like college years, early 20s. I used to throw parties, and I'm in my late 30s now. And they're bringing up like things, at that age, you're just trying to, get laid. That's like, you're 22, 23, like you're just trying to, get laid. I'm sorry, but that's the maturity of a 22, 23 year old, at that age, And I remember what they tried to make me think of is like when there was a party and there was this girl that kind of showed me attention and seemed like to be interested. I was like, okay, I'm gonna continue, because maybe I get lucky. I'm 22, 23. Like we're talking about that level of maturity, and she's like 19, 18 or something like that. They tried to change that. I talked to her on Instagram. I found her. They were trying to mess with me, but anyways, we're at the party and all that, and I'm trying to make sure, seal the deal in this in a sense. 22, 23. You gotta understand, that's the maturity we're talking about. Okay, we're talking about somebody, and so as we're drinking, she goes to the bathroom, I follow her to the bathroom. At that point I'm like, I'm gonna make sure that this ends. And so in the bathroom, that's where like they try to kind of play with me. Excuse me for my explicit narration, but that's truth. That's reality of, you know, how they're twisting things and the stupidity. I need to say that to tell you how they have decoded that. Now, in the bathroom, you know, I'm just trying to take things to sexual ways. I'm trying to, like, you know, move closer to the sexual aspect of things. I'm 23. I'm 22. Yes, this is just. And so, I want, when she's in the bathroom, she's actually using the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom too, and I don't know if at one point, excuse my language, I get to, like, oh, I don't remember exactly, because, like, I'm in my early 20s and now I'm in my late 30s, so it's been a minute. But they're making me think, like, wiping her or something like that, or like, which I could imagine even doing it, because I'm really just trying to, like, take things to the sexual aspect of things. And at one point we did get somewhat sexual, but it ended. But, and this is not the first time. Another time, around the same age, there's another girl, like, I'm trying to be with her, like, we already established something, and I'm trying to stick with that. I'll go to the bathroom with her, and this and that will get, you know, and then they try to, at that point I'm just trying to, and they're saying, like, yeah, no, you see, you wipe them, so you wipe like little, because you like that. That's proof that you like little girls, because you want to wipe them like little kids, like little girls. We decoded that. That's proof. We mapped it. And they make me imagine wiping a little toddler girl. And they're saying that's their validation, and they've mapped it, and this is how they decode in my brain. These clowns, the silence that I experience is like the sounds of, that just, we proved it. We proved it. Maps. That me being with these girls around my age, if not my age, and me just trying to make sure that sticking around with them till, like, you know, seal the deal, and being in the bathroom with them. And if that, I'm not even clear if I really actually did it or they make me imagine, but either way, I was trying to be sexual with these people. So I'll stick around with them, and whatever thing that could take me there, I would do it. Okay? So I probably would do it. If, you know, and mind you, I'm like early 20s. And so they're like, yeah, that's proof. Little girls, you want to wipe them out. Then there's clowns around you. They're like, yeah, you know, we've decoded you. We've decoded you. And it's like, there's something there. Talking about you, the fucking retardation that we're dealing with. I'm sorry for using language, but there's clowns around you who really comes around you and be like, yeah, we saw a lot of girls, and this is one of the validation that today I'm not being manipulated, but I'm being decoded. Matter of fact, they're trying to mess with me, because the memories of, like, me actually doing that or not, it's not, like, I don't really remember. I remember just being in the bathroom, whatever it is that happened, like, when I was trying to do specifically, you know, because this is like over 15 years ago. But I just remember me trying to be, you know, get laid. But they're like, oh, but don't they remember? So that's proof. You see, we reminded you. It's you. And that's another validation. You gotta be strong. These clowns are fucking retarded, and they're fully committed to this stupidity. And instead of thinking, okay, this guy, that is not working, we're kind of pushing him into, like, just crashing out. He sees us as the fucking retards. We're adding to this retardation with this kind of decoding logicalness, which is trying to rewire my brain this way. Ugh. It doesn't look like, it looks like we're just rewiring the shit out of his brain. and act like we're doing a research, and we proved it in this way. This retard. That individual stay strong. It's crazy. And the truth is, like this guy say, he just say awkward because he control me to say this way. And that's about controlling the mind. But these clowns, they've accepted to be mentally retarded for the purpose of enjoying this technology. Because the truth is, what you are dealing with is all advanced level of manipulation and control. But then they have these clowns that are supposed to make you believe that you're not being controlled in this way, and come up with this terminology. We're just decoding you, we're mapping you, we're mining you. Target individuals stay strong. These clowns are so full of retardation is something else. And then what is amazing is when you face them, when you see them, they expect you to not be after what I just said. Can you imagine seeing somebody who's just like, yeah, you want to crash up? That's how retarded these people are. Well, let me just say this again. I don't want to call them retarded in that sense. That's how delusional and how retarded they want you to be. And then you see them, it's like, you're the fucking clown. You decoded me, you fucking retard. You dumb fuck. You deserve to fucking die. You're out here changing brains in these ways and then bringing that to be like, no, I see a lot of girls. Piece of shit. And I don't forget not forget what you guys are. What you guys do to women and children. This piece of shit, they deserve to die. That is a fact. Death comes to all of us. But I'm thankful I didn't live life like this just to feel like God.